Hey, it's Uncle Mark in the mothership with a 3-string cigar box guitar. This is the new mothership. This will be the new background. All of this will be the same. It will be a lot less boomy. We are in the new mothership with a cigar box guitar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is One Way Out, classic Allmans. It's basically got 3 parts. It's got the rhythm part, it's got the Dickey Betts part, and it's got the Duane Allman part. And this is the old school way, so like the Live at Fillmore type version. And so let's just start with that. I'll go through a couple of the sections with a looper, my RC30 Boss looper. And then after that, we'll just break this whole thing down. You only have to learn 3 parts and you can do this entire song. So we're just gonna work on those 3 parts. We're not gonna work on any big extras. Maybe in a future episode, we'll do some more jamming, but you've seen some of my lessons on how to jam, how to create that. So, so we'll just work on this now. So I've already programmed in the rhythm part to the looper, and I'll show you how I did that. And then we're starting the song. Well, there's one way out, baby. Lord, I just can't go out that door. Oh, there's one way out, baby. Lord, I just can't go out that door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be your man, I don't know. All right. So that's the whole song. I got my handy slide on. This is the one I made. I kind of butchered this one. I just grabbed it off the wall. I've got a bunch of these little slides that I made. They work really well. They're kind of fun. And so anyway, so that's a little butchered slide. I'm going to set it down somewhere over here. I'm playing through my cube. So let me show you what my settings are for that. This is my mini cube. So let me show you the settings so that you can mimic that with whatever you got going on. Those are the settings. And so I am on the classic stack with no reverb, no effects, gain at about 10 o'clock. So that'll give you that exact sound. So this is a 1-4-5 song, with the 1 being the A, D being the 4, and the 5 chord being the E. Okay? So that's how the song generates. But what do we got going here with this guitar? G, D, G. It's an open G chord. These are wound electric guitar strings. So it's 42, 34, 24, the gauges. Open chord is a G, first fret, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D. That's an important chord in this song here, so remember the D. D sharp and E, that's an important chord in this song. Also, when you come up here, you're on G with these double dots, and then 2 above that is A. So you're going to need that for the... Okay? So we'll work on that after we get the rhythm section, because the rhythm is way more important. So there is a chord that I want to show you, and it's a 7th. And if I played it on D, so if I'm here barring this 7th fret, I would actually put 2 fingers, one on the low G string and one on the D, and it doesn't matter if it's these 2 or these 2, and then 1 finger here on that C note of the 5th fret on the high G string. That's a 7th. Okay, so that's how you create a 7th. So here would be a D chord, and a 7th would take that G note down 2 frets, or that D note down 2 frets to C. In the same way it works with E, so you're on E at the 9th fret, replace those 2 fingers, put your 1st finger down here, and that's how I want you to think of this. So you've got it with your 3rd finger barred, you lift your 3rd finger up like a hinge, put down your pinky, put your 1st finger down, okay? So on D it would be like so, D, hinge, pinky underneath, okay? You can certainly do it this way. If you're holding your slide, that's how I do it. I do this, move my fingers that way. There are many ways to do this. Find what's best for you, but you want this 7th. And with A, it's easy, because all you do is lift up, because the G is open. So the rhythm to this is a remember that Duane part, that that's what your rhythm wants to be. To the 7th, or this way. A. That's the rhythm to this thing, okay? So for you more advanced people, I'm going to move a little bit closer. And this is the Dickey Betts part. And it's really 2 different things going on here. So you're all playing on this 1st finger. You're not going to do anything else but play in this area, on this A, this E, and this, and then open. So you're going to be playing these notes. Okay? Those are the notes you're going to play. And the thing runs like this. And it goes back and forth and back and forth. So I always, when I used to play this in a rock band, I would get confused, and our bass player, who was a really, really big Allman Bros fan, would be like, "You got the wrong part." Well, when you're playing this live, nobody notices that but musicians or the guys you're playing with on stage. So you can fudge this, but you have to be pretty accurate with the fudge, okay? So, A. So you're going to have to be hinging back and forth all the time. That's how this works. When you start getting within speed, this little trick, you're pulling off. So I'm going here, I'm here on this A, one hit, pull with my first finger. Then I'm going to come down and hit that E. And then I'm back. So, A, pull. That's the way I get that G note. E. And I want you to just fool around with doing this. And you will get this. You just have to just keep playing in this spot. Because all of these notes are right here. It's A, G, E, D, A. Okay? And you stay there. And you let the rhythm work around you. Okay? So the next part is the Duane Allman part. And you're up here on this A, and that's the 14th fret. And how do I know? It's because I've got these two dots right here. And these two dots inform me that that's a G, G sharp, and A. So that's where I'm going to stay. I'm only playing 3 notes. The A, the G, and the E. Those are the only notes I play. So before you get your slide out, I want you to see these notes. And you know how this thing goes. So then once you grab your slide, after you've decided where you're going to map out what you're going to play. So when you come up, down, come up, this back note, this E, you gotta come up to it. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. So in real time, so you're coming in, and that's really slow, but what you're doing is just sliding around between this note, and that E. And that's all you're doing. And you're just fooling around in there. Don't worry about being too precise. It really doesn't matter. So you've really got the basics of this song. What we're going to do is, I think I'll do another lesson maybe next week, and I'll dig a little deeper into the subtle nuance of all of the little tiny parts. But this gives you a really good firm grasp on how this song works and how it rotates and how it goes through its little machinations. Just remember when you're singing, you'll be on E, you'll go, man down there, and then stop on the D. Might be old man, I don't know. So there's that little stop in there, and it's only got 2 lyrics, so it's really easy to remember. It's a really good song to jam on. So this is Uncle Mark in the new mothership. I do, in the show notes down below, have a PayPal link. It's a paypal.me/UncleMarkTips. Because of you, this exists. Because of your generous donations, I've been able to create this space. It's 100% you. 100% you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say thank you enough. This is a great space for creating these videos. This will be the spot we do this in. So I just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done for me, sharing on social media, all of those things. I still need to do a lot of cash. I need a lot of cash for the room treatments and all of those things. I have no floor, it's wood. Still a wood floor, it's just 2x4, I mean plywood and 2x4s. So we've got a lot to do in here, but we've come such a long way that I am actually inside the space. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and we'll see you soon, and I promise more videos from the mothership, and I thank you so much.